Boy, it's a picture-perfect afternoon here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area. The roof is open, and it is time for football at AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Set for football now at AT&T Stadium. Brandon Aubrey has the honors, and we are underway here in Arlington. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. They'll run it. Here's the rookie from Oregon into about the 23. Ball at the 23, 2nd and 8. Mayfield sliding out of the pocket. An off-balance throw there, and it's going to wind up incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them, and I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That burst good for 20 and a first down. Once again, it's Irving. On a determined run there as he's going to take this all the way down near the 40. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Now Baker going to change it up. Mayfield to throw it. Finding Sterling Shepard for his first catch. And finally, down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. Left side here, that's complete to Godwin. And he's going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it as he gets wiped out on that one. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Baker going to give it to Irving. And he's into the end zone for a Tampa Bay touchdown. Bucky Irving taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Buccaneers get the upper hand. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. I thought the days of the fake extra point were numbered once they moved these kicks back to the 15. Apparently, I was mistaken.
Yeah, I was wondering who was ever going to try to do this. In fact, I quit wondering. I didn't think it would ever happen. Taking a fake from the 15-yard line to try and pick up an extra point, I didn't think anyone would ever call this.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
They run here with Dowdle. And nowhere to run on the interior of that defensive line. He'll get back only to the... scrimmage. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
3-3.
Here's Lance to throw it. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I think we'll see more of them trying to get him the football out of the backfield. They love what he can do in open space, and they believe that he creates mismatches they can exploit.
They had the incomplete pass on second down. Now they need a big play here, 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Drill, 52. Set.
Now Lance. And that's complete to Cooks. Down the sideline he goes. And he will go out of bounds down at the 15-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 45 yards. So after the big play, look at this. All the way down at the 15 now on 1st and 10. They'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Now they show jet sweep, but instead a run up the middle here. And how about the quick feet there as he made a man miss on his way to a solid gain of 7.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
6-0 our score after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 2nd and 3 forthcoming.
Fight, 60. Set.
On the run, it's Dowdle. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
They have 3 tight ends in that formation. That's almost a universal sign that they're planning to run the football. But how about the defense there? They met force with force and caused a stack up behind the line of scrimmage and threw him for a loss.
Ready?
Lance looking to throw it. Well, he rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bucs are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Following the interception, Mayfield. And there's a short one taken in by Otten. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Hey, alert, 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 alert. 24-yard gain.
On 1st and 10, here's Irving. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 47. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll stay on the ground with Irving, as he's got this down inside the 40 to the 39. 3rd and 4. They'll try and run here with Irving. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. Feeling like they're not quite in field goal range yet. They're going to go for it on 4th.
Regular, regular, regular. Alert, 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 alert. Watch out.
Mayfield on play action. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. The Bucs try it on 4th down, but come up empty. And the Cowboys defense is going to get them the football back. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity to seize control of this game.
And they'd better take advantage of it, because otherwise, if they end up losing by 1 score, they'll relive this over and over and over until they have another opportunity to wipe it away.
Here we go. Ready?
And Lance now to throw. And he couldn't square up to throw there, and it falls incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
10.
And Lance going to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, they've moved the ball okay here in these first two drives, but this one's going to, again, amount to nothing. They've got to start dialing up some plays that allow them to finish drives with points.
On to punt now, Anger, as he boots this one away. And that one hits a little too close to the goal line, and it continues into the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on fourth, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on fourth down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride the offense this go-around.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Mayfield looks to throw. Buying time to his left. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number one.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Well, the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down. They're indeed going. It's Mayfield. And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And Dallas, they'll take over in terrific field position.
Ready.
Now a fake on the jet sweep, and they'll instead run up the middle. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
Ready.
Now a 2nd and 6.
Triple 38. Ready.
Play action. Now it's Lance. He'll get this to his running back, Dowdle. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 7 yards there and a first down.
Striker, 3-3. Let's go. Set, go.
On play action, Lance. That's to Schoonmaker, the tight end. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players, somehow came back to football. And that's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Come on, set.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. 3rd down and 6.
Shot, 17. Let's go now. Hut, hut.
Working from the gun, Lance. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Brandon Cooks in the final seconds of the first half. And the Cowboys have tied the ball game with a chance to take the lead into the locker room. And offensively, they'll take the timeout with 6 seconds left in the second quarter. So now this to get themselves a lead here heading into the break. He's got it, and they take the lead at 7-6. So 6 seconds, all that remains of this first half as the kick is away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And they'll have time for one play. That's it. 3 seconds to go before intermission. Final play of the half. Mayfield airing this one out for Evans. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Their defense has done the job. Now it's the offense's turn as they've got it 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
They run again with DAL. And they get him behind the line, so that short gain on 1st down quickly negated. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now 3rd down coming up.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
And they fake the handoff. Now Lance. And that will be incomplete.
And so many times we look at the opening drive of the 3rd quarter as a tone setter, and many coaches do emphasize it. And that's a strong performance there defensively to force incompletion and, more importantly, force a quick punting situation.
Anger is on to punt, and he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Tampa offense ready to get their drive started. And, Charles, they're certainly still right in this game, but they need that offense to wake up and in a hurry.
Yeah, I like the way you put it. They certainly did seem to sleepwalk a bit in the first half. Now that their defense has done its job, it's their turn now to go out and try and get some points.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Mayfield. They'll roll him out right. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
Has not been a big game for him throwing the football. I think he feels like, let's try something different. Let's use the legs here and see if we can make some plays.
And no passing touchdowns, yardage not where he would like it. Try something new. It worked there. Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he'll scratch out only about a yard up to the 32. Now 2nd and 9. Mayfield going to switch things up here. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Eluded, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Here is 3rd and quite a ways. Throwing, Mayfield. pressure, and they got to him again. And how about this? 4th and long, and they're going to go for it. How about this? They'll change it at the line. Mayfield to throw for it on 4th. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. A running play, it's Dowdle. And he'll get this one down to about the 10-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, they're hoping that the second half is better for him than the first half. They've got to find a way to get him going. He's a big part of their offense.
Here we go. Here we go.
Before they can snap it, time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Now 2nd and 9 from the 10.
Here we go. Set. Hut, hut.
They'll try and run some clock here.